You're watching this video because you have a goal, you have a vision, you have a dream that you want to achieve, but you just don't really know how. You're trying to plan, you're looking for the best way, you're going for YouTube videos, you're doing everything you can to find out what would be the best approach, what would be the most optimal and the fastest approach towards achieving your goal. And oftentimes, that's where a lot of the competition drops out. They're looking for the best way to start that they just don't even start, right? They try something, they feel like they could be doing something a bit better, and then they start analyzing, analysis paralysis, trying to look for new ways online, and they end up just putting the goal in the back of their mind and focusing on other things. And if you don't want that to be you need to start taking imperfect action. Imperfect action is the single best way to figure out what is the best way, plan, steps you can take towards achieving your goal. Because you will never figure out the best way just by sitting and trying to think of a way, right? I'm not saying you don't have to do that and you just take action and then you will figure it out. No, of course you need to do some thinking, but it can't be all thinking, because through thinking you can't think of the best possible step to take. For example, let me explain my idea here. If you've never done something that you're trying to pursue, let's say you're trying to get into online business and you are thinking of the best way to start, and you are doing research online, you found something that you would like to do, but you don't know what would be the best optimal way, you don't know what exact tools you need, what steps you need to take, and you just keep thinking about it, you keep researching, you keep just looking for the best way, and then you don't start, right? It's because you're trying to think through something that you haven't had the experience of doing, right? You've never started a business, you've never gotten that network, you've never gotten a mentor, you've never tried it, right? Try it. Try is the key. You've never tried it. And that's why you will never find the best way just by thinking. You need to start taking imperfect action towards your goal and then analyze the steps you took and find a better way along the way. But the first initial step needs to be absolute imperfect action. You need to be taking imperfect action. You can't be just, you know, trying to think your way through a problem, right? You need to put in the steps. You need to go towards the vision. Take that step, even though if you know it's not optimal, you know it's hard, you know there are better ways to do it. You will learn so much more. You will find out what the best way is. You will pick up new skills along the way. You will find out what works for you. You will find out what you don't like. Maybe your goal will start changing, and that you cannot achieve by just sitting and thinking and analyzing and watching YouTube videos, doing research. You need to go out into the real world and put it into practice. Put it into practice no matter how bad it is, because bad practice is better than no practice. You put you put the steps in, you put the effort in, and in your pursuit of this dream and goal, the steps you need to take become clearer. You can start learning from your mistakes, right? If you're just sitting and thinking there, you have nothing to learn from. You're just consuming various different sources of information that are conflicting each other. You are jumping from one idea to the other, and you never even try anything. So, my key takeaway that I wanted to leave in this video, and the reason I recorded it, is to tell you that you need to take imperfect action if you have a goal and you are not sure how to get there, if you're not sure if you can make it, if you're analyzing a lot, doing so much research, and still feeling even more lost. You just need to take imperfect action. Take imperfect action, and all your doubts, all your considerations that you are spending so much time on, wasting time on, will go away along the way. As you pick up momentum, as you pick up new skills, as you pick up new lessons, as you pick up new connections, new experiences, you start getting that very, very important experience. And you can only improve from experience. You need to have something to learn from, to reflect on, and something to improve on. So, this is my key takeaway. I hope you take imperfect action right after this video. Whatever your goal is, you just do it no matter what. If it's starting a business, just start building the website, start building an Instagram account, start posting, start creating your offer. Whatever your goal is, just take the first initial steps that are getting you closer to, let's say, making money, or pursuing whatever goal it is. Just take the first initial steps where you actually do something, not just think of and think of it and do, you start taking notes and something else. No, no, just take the first initial step towards it. You will make so much more progress if you do this. I hope this helps. God bless you. Good night.